Hey guys, I just want to share with you that President Trump's legal team just did a press conference. It was like an hour and a half long, and it laid out all the details, most of the details of the different cases going on, I think in like 5 different states. They're all legit. There are real witnesses, there are real affidavits, and the mainstream media is denying this, suppressing it, not reporting on it, and President Trump's legal team took it to him today, and they did a really good job. It's worth watching. So I'll link it in the description box of this video. And it's like an hour and a half, but if you haven't seen it, it's worth looking at because, I mean, we're talking about the foundation of our country here and our constitutional rights. If we don't have free and fair elections, guys, we don't have a legitimate country and government. And what's happened here is really unbelievable. It's amazing. Um, so whatever way you lean, left or right, you should want integrity in your elections, regardless of what the press says, because they are not the electors. We are. And they've spun this, and it's just amazing. So I'm going to link that press conference in the description box. And I encourage us all to pray for our country, pray for our leaders, pray that any corruption gets exposed, and that we're able to right these wrongs and have free and fair elections. Even for generations after us, Lord willing. I mean, it's really important. There is a massive spiritual battle going on, and there's a lot of people who have their hands in the cookie jar here. And it's very interesting. I could go through some of the details, but it would take a long time. And if you just watch the press conference, you'll get all the details. It's not perfect. These are human beings, but this defense team is very sharp. It's headed up by Rudy Giuliani. Then you have Sidney Powell, who is really sharp. She's been representing General Flynn, and she's on this team. And the other one is, what's her name? I can't think of her name right now. Jenna Ellis, I think her name is. She is really good. She really took it to the press today. I was like blown away by listening to her because she's so sharp. Yeah, Jenna Ellis, she's really good. But yeah, check it out. And regardless of whether you're voted for Biden or for Trump, this is important and it's worth looking at. It looks like this was organized, this fraud and this cheating. And we'll see what the courts say. We need to let it play out. And I'll remind you, in the year 2000, that Al Gore challenged the votes in Florida against George Bush, and it went to the Supreme Court. The Democrats were fine with that, but now they're not so fine with this. And I find that really interesting. They call the kettle black all the time. It's amazing. They've spent 4 years investigating President Trump. They were spying on his campaign. Okay, they've done things that are unbelievable. It's cost our country millions of dollars. They tried to impeach him over nothing. Yet we have more evidence on Joe Biden's corruption than President Trump, and nothing has happened. Regardless of your Democrat or Republican, it's unbelievable the double standard in so many things here. So anyway, check out the press conference and pray for our country, pray for our leaders, pray for our Constitution and our rights to be upheld. And I believe that's what President Trump is doing here. He has every right, to challenge this and to bring these cases because the Constitution allows him that right and privilege. And as voters, we should all be concerned. So I just wanted to share that. I'll link it in the description box, the press conference. It's an hour and a half. It's also going to be in my playlist called Notable Media Bites if you want to look at it there. All right, guys. Hope you're having a good day. God bless.